Cinco de Mayo is here and yeah, we could do regular tacos, but let's be honest, regular tacos are getting boring. Today we are making Banh Mi Smash Tacos, Vietnamese soul, Mexican street food energy. Trust me, once you try these, regular tacos are going to feel like a step down. First up, the quick pickles, and these are non-negotiable for a banh mi. Slice few radishes. Cut the onions in half and slice them lengthwise. Carrots, cut into strips. If they curl a little, that's fine, that's character. For the cucumber, scoop out the watery seeds first so it stays crunchy. Then slice. And a few rounds of fresh chili for heat. The brain is usually a 1:1 to half ratio. Vinegar, water, sugar. But for this recipe I recommend going a little sweeter than usual because we want the pickles to balance all the taste. One thing I have to warn you about, if you pack your jars tight to save brine, don't forget to tap the jars or give them a stir after you pour. Tightly packed veggies trap air bubbles, and trap air can cause spoilage before you even get to eat them. Simmer the brine for 5 to 10 minutes, pour it in warm, seal the jars and let them cool. They will keep for weeks in the fridge. Now for the meat, I am doing a blend. Chicken thighs for fat and flavor, chicken breasts for lean texture. Cube them up so they fit your grinder. Seasoning: garlic, ginger, lime zest, green onions, soy sauce, fish sauce, a crack of pepper, and a little sugar. Here is the technique that makes this different. Grab a pair of wooden chopsticks in a V shape and mix in one direction only, while you add a couple tablespoons of cold water. This builds an emulsion. The meat becomes smoother, juicier, and way easier to spread thin. Let it rest and marinate for at least 20 minutes while you get everything else ready. While the meat rests, let's make the crema. Whisk together sour cream, sriracha, lime juice, granulated garlic, a pinch of salt, smoked paprika, and a drizzle of honey. Consistency is up to you. If you want to drizzle it over the top, splash in a little milk to thin it out. I'm spreading mine, so I'm keeping it thick. Now for the fun part, the smash. Keep a small bowl of water next to you, dip your spoon, scoop some meat, and spread it right onto the tortilla. The water stops the meat sticking to the spoon and it lets you get the layer really thin, a few millimeters max. That's what gives you a fast, even cook. Lay them out on a parchment paper, no overlapping, and bake at 200-220 Celsius for about 10 minutes. Okay, so the oven is great when you are making a big batch. High volume, hands off, easy. But I will be straight with you. Corn tortillas can get pretty hard and chippy at the edges in there. To build them, spread a generous layer of crema. Pile on those crunchy pickles and finish with fresh parsley. I'm a cilantro hater, always have been, so parsley is my move. But honestly, use whatever you like. If you are making these for yourself, I think there's a better way and we will get to that in a second. Alright, the skillet method. This is slower, but the difference in quality is night and day and I think it's worth it. Use a cast iron skillet if you have one, it holds heat better than anything. A little oil so they don't stick. Lay the taco meat side down first and let it cook for 3 to 4 minutes. The tortilla is going to want to curl up on you, just press it down with the bottom of a saucepan and watch out for the steam when you lift it. Flip it, toast the tortilla side for another minute and you are done. You get those charred, smoky spots, the tortilla stays soft and playable instead of snapping in half. It's just a different level. Look at that. The meat side is juicy with a proper crispy crust on it. That's what the cast iron does. And the tortilla, playable, it bends, it doesn't snap. That alone puts it miles ahead of the oven version for me. If you manage to get some darker, charred spots in there, even better. That's where the smoky flavor lives. Now, is it a slower process? Yes, one pan, one at a time, it takes patience. But the sear, the flavor, the fact that the tortilla doesn't crack when you fold it, it's worth it. And if you happen to have a cast iron griddle that fits multiple tacos at once, use it, that's the move. Banh Mi Smash Tacos 2 ways, oven if you are feeding a crowd, skillet if you want that proper sear. Try both and let me know in the comments which one you are going with. And if you are not subscribed yet, what are you doing? Hit that button. I will see you in the next one.